What's Dan like? I mean, we see him on the outside. I'll be honest, I don't think many Penguins fans had any familiarity with him. It wasn't a name that was getting tossed around a lot as the new head coach of this team, and he has just done an incredible job with you guys. So what's he like to play for?
Yeah, he's unbelievable to have as a head coach. I think, he makes all the decisions, but actually, like, he feels like he's really like big part of our team. Like, he feels like just another player, like walking around the dressing room or the practice rink or the game rink. Like, you can talk to him about anything, and doesn't matter if it's your life outside of hockey or if it's about a face-off play. So it definitely feels like his goal is to bring out the best out of every player and every person, and I think he's done a terrific job by doing that. And I think it's been pretty evident that what you've been seeing from our team and how deep how deep we are. Mm-hmm. And how good of season that a lot of guys have had. So really made it about how you can get the best out of every player, and that's how we're going to get a good team. So I think that's the biggest thing going into the playoffs, is to have confidence in that and rely on that. So, yeah.
Rickard, he's obviously, Muse has been great. And you just mentioned the depth and getting the best out of everybody. You now qualify as a guy who's been in the league for a long time, since your teenage years still, and now you're in your early 30s. You've got a teenager who's going to play a game tomorrow the day before his 19th birthday, and he's logging center minutes, and he's been really good in Ben Kindle. Can you talk about what it's been like to watch somebody that young, that precocious, play that well for you guys all year long, when I think at the start of the year we weren't sure for certain if he was going to even stay up with the big club all year?
Yeah, no, like, Ben has been terrific. Just the way he's like handled the whole situation. I know I wasn't his age when I came in, but a couple years older, but how like tough mentally it can be to play a full season, and he's just done a great job with I feel like he's just been elevating his game throughout, and he's so responsibly, like I'm sure everybody can see what he can do offensively and how good and confident he is with the puck, but also like playing on the PK and good on draws and just doing it all. So I'm really, really happy to see how he's really worked in, or like how he's been taking some big steps this year.
Rickard Rakell with us. Rickard, it's the Flyers tomorrow in the playoffs, so not only do you have playoff intensity, but you have rivalry intensity for this game. I can tell you the people outside your dressing room, the fans, they hate the Flyers. They want to give Flyers fans the middle finger. They want to tell them to screw off. They want to win this series. They want to wish bad things upon their families. I don't know if it's like that when Sweden beats Finland internationally, but I kind of feel like that might be the best comparison here. How do the people in that room feel about the Flyers? Do you detest them and hate them?
Well, I think it's going to be a very competitive series, and I think we're all aware of the history that's been between the two teams in the past. So I think everybody's just really excited to just get thrown into the fire and just embrace it all. I think I can't wait to see our building tomorrow and what's going to be like playing in front of them and just feed off their energy. So I think it's easy to start to think or to look ahead, but I think it sounds cliche, but just take one game at a time. Like, sure, there's so many things that can happen, but just enjoy it.
And you don't expect goon behavior, do you?
These aren't like the Flyers players that used to just bring boxing gloves to the ice.
Hey, you got knocked out of the playoffs by a dirty play the last time you suited up in the playoffs against the Rangers. So we don't want that to happen again. Do you think the Flyers will try to get involved in that kind of riff-raff behavior?
I'm sure it will be a very physical and try to get drawn into all kinds of stuff. But, I mean, we're not going to back down from anything. But at the same time, like, you got to be smart and not take any stupid penalties or, you're spending too much time in the box and not play the game that we want to. So, I guess we're just going to find out and see.